Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. Welcome you all in my online class. Today's topic of discussion is the nutrition in animals, that is part C. In previous class we have already discussed about the compartments of digestive tract or alimentary canal, including the mouth, food pipe and stomach. Now today we will discuss the remaining parts of the digestive tract. Let's come to the fourth part of the digestive tract, that is the small intestine. It is a highly coiled structure. You can see the picture that I have marked with a red color rectangle shaped box. And the length of the small intestine is almost 7.5 meters. Can you imagine that? And the liver and pancreas release digestive juices into the small intestine. So you can see the picture here. The pancreas and liver, they release their secretion into the small intestine. The inner lining of the intestine also secretes some digestive juices on its own. Actually, the main function of small intestine to break the carbohydrates into glucose, fats into fatty acids and proteins into amino acids. As we have already learned that we have to break the different components of food into its simpler forms. So here in small intestine also here function as breaking the food components into simpler substances like carbohydrates into glucose, fats into fatty acids and proteins into amino acids. And it is the site where the complete digestion of human being take place. So let's know in more details. Next comes to the liver. As you already know about that, liver is the secretory gland. It is the gland that is reddish brown in color and it is known as the largest gland of the human body. It secretes digestive juice called bile juice. So it secretes digestive juice. What is the name of that? That is bile juice. Bile juice is stored in the gallbladder. And the bile juice makes it possible for body to digest the fats. So what is the main function of this bile juice that is secreting from the liver? That is to digest the fats. Next comes to the another secretory gland, that is the pancreas. It is a cream colored gland present in the human body. It secretes pancreatic juice that helps in the digestion of fats, carbohydrates and proteins. As these two glands secretes its secretion or digestive juices into the small intestine, that's where the complete digestion in the small intestine takes place. Now, how the small intestine absorb food? That is by absorption. What is absorption? Absorption is a process by which the digested food enters the blood vessels of the small intestine. So what happens there? Firstly, there are some structure in the wall of the intestine, finger-like structures. These are called Villi. They increase the surface area of the intestine, thereby increasing the amount of absorption. So when the surface area will be increased, then the things or the food will be absorbed in a large quantity. The digested food gets into the blood pressure through villi and then reaches to the whole body. You can see the picture of the villi. Small intestine wall processing blood pressure and these are villis. Assimilation, next process. So Actually, small intestine absorbs food by two processes. First is absorption, next is assimilation. Assimilation is the process by which the organs of the body utilize the digested food and form complex substances which the body needs, such as proteins, are called assimilation. Okay? And these all function of small intestine actually that is actually done by the different parts of the small intestine. Small intestine has been divided into three parts. First part is the duodenum. Duodenum is the first part where the main function of small intestine starts to initiate the digestion when the food enters the small intestine from the stomach and is mixed with the digestive juice, that is bile and pancreatic juice, and is further broken down into simpler substances. Okay. So in duodenum, first initiation of the digestion takes place in the small intestine. Next is the jejunum. You can see the picture. The jejunum, it is the middle part that contains the villi and hence undergoes absorption and assimilation. Absorption and assimilation, that I have already told. What is this in the previous slide. And the last part of the small intestine is the ileum. Ileum also contains villi. The main function of ileum is to absorb the vitamin B12 and bile acids and any other nutrients present in the food. Just go through the all slides and read it properly, okay? Next comes to the large intestine. Any food that is left undigested passes through the small intestine and enters the large intestine. It is the white tube-like structure. You can see the structure in the figure. It is only 1.5 meter long. What was the size of actually what is the length of small intestine? We have previously learned that is 7.5 meter, but the length of large intestine is 1.5 meter. Just think of it, how they vary. And what is the main function of large intestine? The main function is to absorb water and salt from the undigested food. And the rest of the waste and undigested food passes through the rectum, then to the anus. And by this process, the undigested materials or wasted things are passing out from our body. Digestion, that process is called digestion. So what is digestion? The process by which the waste and undigested food or the fecal matter get out of the body through the anus is called digestion. I hope you understood it. Next day I will discuss about the overview of human digestion in a schematic way and the remaining portion of your book. So student, stay safe, stay at your home. Thank you.